Many of our teammates work in and around racking daily. It is important to be aware of the hazards of working in racking and safe practices to protect yourself and others. When retrieving or putting away materials on high levels of racking, we are exposed to falls from height. Never climb racks in an attempt to reach a higher level. Always utilize proper equipment when working at height in the racking. Never step off a ladder onto the racking in an attempt to reach further. Instead, climb down to the ground and reposition or replace with an alternative ladder as needed. Exceeding load limits can compromise the stability of the racking. Look for indicators of overloading like beams bending in a V shape. Maximum load ratings are listed on the racking labels. If you think a beam is overloaded, alert your supervisor immediately. Box contents can vary, and some boxes are very light while others are heavy. Distribute boxes properly in the racking. Start at the bottom and work your way up. Place the heaviest boxes at the bottom levels and lighter boxes towards the top when possible. This will reduce the chances of damage to the racking and will make it safer when the boxes need retrieved in the future. Do not store heavy boxes directly on top of weaker, light, or damaged boxes. When putting boxes away, push them back until they are fully positioned on the rack surface. Boxes should not extend into the aisle. Overhanging boxes can create an unstable load which could fall into the aisle. Mezzanine areas with great flooring may have a lower weight capacity than other areas. Do not overload mezzanines by storing palletized materials on them. Proper lighting is essential for working safely in the racking. If you notice areas that require better lighting or where lighting needs replaced, alert your supervisor immediately. It is critical that vertical clearance is maintained beneath sprinkler heads. If boxes are stacked too high on top of the racking, it can negatively affect the ability of sprinklers to extinguish a fire. It is important in all work areas to maintain good housekeeping, and this is especially true in racking. Items and debris left in aisles can cause slips, trips, and falls. Store equipment like carts, ladders, and pallet trucks in their proper storage locations when not in use. Never block fire escapes or egress routes with equipment or materials. Also ensure emergency equipment like fire alarm pull stations, fire extinguishers, first aid kits, and phones are not blocked. Do not position pallets in the middle of aisles. Follow proper pallet storage procedures for your facility and make sure exit pathways remain unblocked at all times. Pallet swing gates are utilized in some facilities to allow for the movement of palletized materials up and down from higher and lower levels. Pallet swing gates must be closed when they are not in use. Never remove a barrier or guardrail to move materials to another level. Other facilities use mezzanine gates, sometimes called a flip gate, up and over gate, or pallet gate. These are a safer option because there is never an unprotected edge when using this type of gate. As you work, visually inspect racks for damage. Look for damaged uprights, damaged impact protectors, and bent beams. Report any damage immediately. Please note that rack systems feature a varying number of floor bolts or screws. It is only necessary to report clearly missing, broken or loose bolts or screws. Always report any racking strikes with forklifts, pallet trucks, or other equipment. Remember, unreported damage may not hurt you, but it could lead to a preventable injury of another teammate in the future. If you see something, say something. Thanks for taking the time to learn about racking safety. Next time you are working in the racking, keep in mind the safe practices we covered in this video. And remember, if you see something, say something.